Right, listen up, team. There have been reports of a new player in the underground. We don't know who it is. We know they're organized, motivated, and building a team of henchmen and minions, the like of which the world has never seen before. This person is attempting to become an evil genius.
Sir!
What is it, Perkins?
Would you say that the evil genius would have an underground lair, sir?
It would appear not, Perkins. However, I fear it's only a matter of time.
What do evil lairs look like, sir?
Well, Perkins, if I were to build an evil lair, not that I would, you understand, I'd design an evil lair, the like of which the world had never seen. Probably build it into a mountain, Perkins, underground. Throw in a barracks for the men, and a control room to organize the away teams. And a strong room, of course, store all my ill-gotten gains. Probably have to build some recreation items for the men. They get disloyal, you know, maggots.
Could you build traps, sir?
Hundreds of them, Perkins. Don't want agents snooping around while you're taking over the world. And I'd build a cover operation to hide the base from prying eyes. Camouflage, that's the key.
It's a good thing you're not an evil genius, sir.
Don't be such a damn fool, Perkins. Right, team, you have your orders. Get out there and find me a madman.
Greetings! This is Vane and welcome to a new Let's Play for this channel, Evil Genius. By now, Evil Genius 2 should be out, and I thought, what better way to celebrate after 16 years of waiting for a sequel than to play the original. So, if you don't know, Evil Genius is about lair building. It's a interesting game, classed as spy-fi, in a similar sort of vein to, say, Dungeon Keeper, but set in the Bond genre. It's a weird little game. It's fun, it's compelling, pacing-wise. It can be a bit slow, because it really encourages you to take your time. And you'll see what I mean when I'll get into it. You'll hear that theme a lot, but let's get on with the tutorial.
Greetings, O Evil One. Number 2 here. As per your instructions, I've set up this training island to help get you back up to speed with lair management after those long years in hiding. Once your memory has been refreshed, we will move on to the real secret island, where we can begin the world domination plans in earnest. Allow me to introduce you to your henchman. This is Eli Barracuda. He'll help you deal with anything that requires a bit of brute force. The first thing you should get used to is moving the camera around the world.
So, thought I'd show you the, give you a moment to embrace the graphics that have held up really well over the past 16 years. And I can't help but be stunned by these. So yeah, scroll the view by moving the pointer to the edges of the screen or by using the arrow keys. Try scrolling each of the 4 possible directions. And this is just a teeny tiny island. You don't actually get to play here, which is a bit of luck really. It's a bit tiny, but it's enough to learn the basics. Most of the basics. So we have a megalomaniac criminal mastermind. This is Maximilian, a genius, humming in an evil and sinister manner. This is the indispensable number 2, doing nothing useful. And Eli Barracuda.
Alright, my man. That's right.
Eli, the hard-hitting, fast-talking gangster. Okay.
Well done. Now try zooming in and out.
Okay, zoom in and out by rolling the mouse wheel up and down or by holding down the shift key and pressing the up and down arrow keys. Yes, back in the days when not all mice had scroll wheels. Before it's like everybody could afford a scroll wheel now.
That's right. Now just rotate the view and we'll move on.
Rotate the view by holding down the mouse wheel button and moving the mouse horizontally or by holding down the shift key and pressing the left and right arrow keys. Whee!
Select characters and objects in the world by left-clicking on them.
Okay, select your evil genius with a left click. Note that left clicking on the empty ground clears the selection. See an example?
Wunderbar.
Okay, so
The mouse pointer has changed shape to indicate you now have direct control. Notice the icon attached to the mouse pointer. This always shows you what will happen if you right-click. Try this now by moving around. You
okay.
can go anywhere on the island, but be warned, if you die, your plans for world domination will be over.
Right click on the spot you want to move to. Notice that the walking icon is struck out if you mouse over impassable terrain, like that. So it means you can't kill him, but yeah, like that.
Das ist gut, ja.
You can also control your henchmen in the same way. Try ordering Eli to move somewhere. So remember, left-click selects and right-click performs the action indicated by the icon.
Okay, so left click on Eli to select him, right click to move him. Yep, we've got that one.
Look out, the forces of justice must have heard of your return, and they're moving against us already. Tag the agent for death.
First, deselect Eli by left clicking on empty ground. Then right click on the enemy agent and select the kill tag. Tagging a person changes the way your minions and henchmen react to the tag character. Removes tag, kill tag character, capture tag character, and weaken tag character. Now we want the kill tag.
Tagging a character changes the way that minions and henchmen respond to them. Tags are an effective way to deal with intruders. Let's move into the safety of the underground base. This is where the majority of your lair building will take place.
Move your evil genius away from the depot building, which is this, and into the safety of the underground base. Okay, let's do that. Let's move you
I need to be here.
there.
Ah, there you are. We should be safer here in the base. Before we start expanding the base, I'll remind you that all your current goals are logged on the objective screen. Try accessing it now.
Check objective screen for new goals.
Open the objective screen where you can see your current and completed objectives.
Primary goals are split up into smaller sub-objectives, indicated by the bullet points. If you're ever unsure about what to do, you should check here. Close the objective screen for now.
Okay, complete your evil training. Complete the tutorial by working your way through all the sub-objectives. Locate and enter the base, which we've done. Recruit 8 more minions. Build a barracks and place at least 1 bunk bed in it. Move a punch bag so it is no longer inaccessible. Okay.
You won't be doing any of the menial work around the base yourself, so your first priority should be to recruit some minions who can be ordered to build new rooms and buy new objects. Open the minion management screen to recruit some construction workers. You can control your base population with this screen. Each box represents a different minion type. The number on the left shows how many minions of that type you have, and the number on the right shows how many you want. Increase the number on the right to order some construction workers.
Okay, currently we have 2 construction workers. we want to recruit 8 more. Do this by increasing the wanted number to 10, which is what our capacity can hold.
The recruitment slider is used to control how quickly new construction workers are recruited. Dragging the slider to the right will bring fresh recruits to the island quicker, but for a higher price.
Yep, so at the moment we're getting 1 every 60 seconds for free. Which is, you know, I mean, it's a useful way to keep yourself going slow and to not worry too much about money. You can go up to getting 1 a second for every 4 seconds. And bits in between.
More construction workers mean your base can expand faster. Before you start, it's important to remember that you can only ever directly control your henchmen, never your minions. Your minions are indirectly influenced through the orders you give.
Okay.
Expanding your lair is vitally important to the success of your evil schemes. Constructing a new room is simply a matter of selecting the room type to be built and creating a blueprint layout.
Okay, let's see an example. This is build a barracks.
Room construction underway.
Place bunk
Object
bed.
has been ordered. Room blueprint cancelled.
Okay. Right click on unmined rock to bring up the room list. Then select a room and drag out a blueprint. Click the arrow button when you are happy with the room layouts. Okay, let's do that one. We're going to bring that in there.
Once you've laid out your room blueprint, you can place objects, sensors, or traps. You can also cancel the room entirely, or go back to edit the blueprint if you wish.
Okay, so we can return to the blueprint phase, cancels the room, begins construction of the room, or we can place objects or traps.
For now, open the object list.
Okay, let's open the object list.
Select the bunk bed from the object list. Rotating objects is useful for arranging objects as efficiently as possible, so that no space is wasted.
Okay,
Try rotating the bunk bed.
right click to rotate objects.
Place the bunk bed, then close the object list.
Okay, we're going to put you up against that wall because we can.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Earlier, you tagged an agent for death. All tags are effectively orders that your minions will try to follow. Objects and rooms can also be given order tags. The room blueprint tag shows whether or not a room build order is paused. Left-click the room tag to commence construction.
Okay, left click tag to toggle the room's pause status.
The room has been ordered but is not built instantly. Construction workers must first go to the strong room to get money to buy the construction materials. They will then go to the depot to buy dynamite. The dynamite is then used to carve the new room out of the rock. It is important to keep enemy agents from snooping around your base and rooms. Security doors help to prevent this. Let's build one at the entrance to this room to protect it. Be careful though. Given enough time, skilled agents can break through even security doors.
Okay, so they're coming in. We're going to watch the construction. There we go. Right click the floor of the training room, red room, and open the objects list. Okay.
Note that doors can only be placed in gaps or corridors that are 2 tiles wide. So it is a good idea to include a doorway in your room designs.
Select the security door from the objects list and place it at the entrance to the training room. Okay. Standard door.
Object has been ordered.
Now that we've built a room and placed an object, we'll look at how objects can be further manipulated by tagging them with orders. right-click on the punch bag to see what you can do with objects.
Okay, right click on the punch bag at the training room to bring up the manipulation options.
Selecting the Destroy tag will summon a minion to dismantle the object. Selecting the Move tag will allow you to choose a new location for the object. Try moving the punch bag.
So, tags an object for destruction and moves it. There we go, it's pretty easy.
The green symbols represent the object's access points, where minions interact with the object. If critical access points are blocked, the object cannot be used. Move this punch bag to a valid location.
Okay, so we couldn't put it there because its access point is blocked. We can put it there. Okay.
Not all of your duties are concerned with the base. This button accesses the world domination screen. From this screen, you can send your minions and henchmen out into the world to perform various evil deeds.
Okay, click on the world map button to proceed. After they've moved the punch bag.
The world is divided into 5 global defense alliances, each of which is further divided into regions. Patriot defends America and Japan. Sabre protects Europe and its colonies. Hammer is charged with the defense of all Soviet nations. Anvil defends China and Southeast Asia. Smash is a coalition of Southern Hemisphere nations united in the fight against evil. As you perform evil deeds, you will experience rises in your heat and notoriety levels. Heat is an indicator of how much each alliance wants to bring you to justice. High heat levels will cause an alliance to send more dangerous agents to disrupt your schemes. Heat gradually erodes over time. Notoriety indicates your global status. It is your ultimate goal to become 100% notorious. Notoriety brings many rewards, but gaining it without gaining heat is a tricky job.
Initially you will start off as an unknown in the underworld. As you can see down here, harmless with a notoriety at 0. But as you raise your notoriety, your criminal prominence will improve, making new henchmen, missions and objectives available. Nice.
You can dispatch your minions to any region of the world at any time. To do this, you must first select the region you want to send them to. Select the highlighted region.
Okay.
The operatives bar shows how many minions are in the selected region. There are currently 2 construction workers already here. Notice they are creating heat in that area by their presence. Click on the relevant minion type to send one to the region. Dispatch 3 more construction workers.
Okay, 3 more construction workers. 1, 2 and 3.
Operatives in a region can either plot, steal or hide. We'll look at each activity in turn once your minions have arrived. As your evil presence spreads across the globe, you may find that the world map becomes rather crowded. These buttons toggle markers on and off. Ah, your minions have arrived. Currently, they are all hiding. This means that they are safe from harm, but they are not actually doing anything useful yet. Stealing is the main way of obtaining cash. Click the Stealing button to make your minions come out of hiding and start siphoning cash out of the region.
Okay.
Notice how your income level increased when you ordered these minions to steal. The more minions you have in a region, the greater your income will be. You should also be aware that military minions are better at stealing, and some regions provide more cash than others. Plotting is used to discover acts of infamy, which are evil deeds that can be carried out by your minions. Click the Plotting button to try and reveal one. Your minions have uncovered an act of infamy. Click on the marker to assess it. This screen allows you to examine the requirements of an act of infamy. There are many different acts to undertake throughout the world, providing rewards such as loot or new henchmen. Each act has its own minion demands. You must have the required numbers of the specified minion types in the region before you can attempt an act of infamy. You have enough construction workers in the region. Click the Go button to make your minions perform the act of infamy.
Tutorial Act of Infamy. Acts of infamy are the main way in which you gain notoriety, as well as providing a variety of different rewards, including loot, henchmen and advanced minions. Each act will have different minion requirements. You must have the required minions in the relevant region before you can begin to act. Click Go to start the Act of Infamy.
The Act of Infamy is now underway. Depending on the difficulty of the act, minions may well die whilst performing it. As long as you have at least one minion remaining when the act is completed, you will be successful. If all minions die, the act will fail. The Act of Infamy was successfully completed. You have been rewarded with a notoriety boost. Close the world map screen to return to the island view. You should have all the basic information you need for now. I've raided the archives for suitable video footage that should prove helpful for more advanced topics. You'll be able to access these clips at appropriate times. That's about all I have to tell you. Oh, no. What are you doing? Please, no. I'm sure I can still be of use to you. Have mercy! No! Oh! I never liked you anyway.
And there we go, that was the tutorial. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to finish it off with looking at the credits, I believe, and listening to some sweet orchestral jazz. Elixir Studios. It's the development company. Many of them got rehired to Rebellion, which is doing the remake. Well, the sequel. It's definitely more of a sequel than a remake. Vane. That's the publishers who sadly went out of business. But then I'm guessing that they didn't have the advantages of something like Steam and DLC to keep what would become a classic cult game in the limelight. So yeah, there we have it. This has been Vane doing the tutorial for Let's Play Evil Genius. I will be trying to do a 100% complete playthrough of Evil Genius, and I will be taking it fairly slow so you can relax to the orchestral jazz. So as always, if you've liked what you've seen in here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon. I look forward to bringing you Evil Genius and hopefully Evil Genius 2 in the future, as I have picked up the Season Pass on Steam, so I'm quite looking forward to that. I hope that the hype lives up to be everything that an Evil Genius sequel should be. We'll soon find out, but the results are looking incredibly promising. And by the time you see this, it should already be available in stores. From available places like Steam or from Humble Bundle, which is where I got mine. And until next time, goodbye.